We can also do the same for our me function here. So since this is finding by ID, we can easily convert this to use async await by just putting in our async function here. So I said async, and then instead of all of this callback here, I will just take it out, and then close my find here. So I'm finding by ID, but I will need to assign this to some variable so that and await. So I assigned it to a variable and I await it, and error handling done in try catch block. So our error handling is done in the try catch block, and then if there was, let's put error catch. So now first it will go and find the user. If there's an error, this will throw our error, so it will throw this error, or if there was no error, then we can just return and rest to send our found user. Now we can still go back and test this again. So let me just clear my screen, npm test, and we can see that our me returns successful. So everything is going pretty fine. So we can see that we're making use of async await everywhere in our application. Now, how can we also make our test better? So we can also make our test much nicer and cleaner and everything, because we're using callbacks here, but actually we can make use of async await in here. So how do you make use of async await in your test? Because yeah, we'll pass a callback, we'll pass done, and then when we do, we see that if error, we'll pass a done. We're just doing some callback here. And especially if we take a look at this one, what this does is that first it will try to connect to this, and then later on pass a callback and everything. Our test is kind of getting callback help, because you can see that all of this is passing in some function. We pass function here, we pass another function here, pass a function here, pass a function here, and functions everywhere. But we can actually improve our test with async await. You can actually try this out and see how you can improve this later, but for now we need to know that async await is a very nice synthetic sugar to make writing async functions much cleaner and nicer.